Very kind of you, Titan. I will be live very soon. Good afternoon? Hang on, what's it? Afternoon. Hello. Yes, we are actually still in the afternoon. Good Lord. We're here. We're alive, etc. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. After some technical difficulties, we'll see how this holds up, shall we? So yeah, let's see how the network behaves over the coming few minutes or whatever. Anyway, yes, fingers crossed it holds up. How is everybody? Welcome in. The lounge doors are open. We're here. It is Saturday. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Do let me know. Always like to know what everybody's up to. We weren't on yesterday because I was out. So do let me know what I've missed. You know. I did Restaurant Gangster. Welcome in, friend. I did. I was out with the two brothers, Daddy Wisdom daughter, and Nana Wisdom, basically. It's quite nice. Quite nice. You know, it's kind of it's a restaurant. It tends to be the restaurant when we tend to gather. So I don't have a big family, you know, but when we do kind of gather. We like as in an actual restaurant. It's one of the go-to places we go. You know, so it's all good. It's very, very, very nice. And we're here, and obviously we had technical difficulties. So I've kind of switched over. What's it got me on at the moment? What's it connecting me to? Okay, all right. We'll see how this pans out in terms of network. It should all be good. Network wise, don't know what was going on. I rebooted the do you call it? The power line adapter, which is like my Ethernet way in. But all right, yeah, that's work. It's working now, Bart. It's working. Yeah. Yeah, this is the thing. Every time you have like network issues when you've set everything else up, it does tend to throw quite a lot of technical stuff into a bit of a tizzy. So you have to check to see what is firing and what's misfiring and what's working and what's not working. You know, God knows sometimes. But we're here. We've made it on. Thank God. Let's see, it holds up. But yeah, I rebooted a couple of networky things, and hopefully that settled it down as well. Oh God, I'm all discombobulated though. You don't want that. I can tell you, anybody who streams, will obviously attest to the fact that you just don't want this kind of nonsense, like literally when you go live, because in OBS, again, for those who don't know, a lot of you will, but for those who don't know, there's like there's a little kind of at the bottom of the window is kind of like a little health check bar, basically. So it shows, like your FPS rate that you're broadcasting at, CPU usage, how long you've been live, the upload rate, how much network you're using, and perhaps most importantly, in this instance, drop frames percentage and number. Normally, that's a lovely healthy 0, and touch wood, and this may continue. It is currently now a healthy 0. Of course, we went live. And that number was like, it just kept going up. It wasn't at a full 100%, but it was like 80% or something like that, 75, 80%. I was like, okay, that's not good. It's not meant to do that. So you have to kind of do a few kind of like hotfix reactions to that kind of stuff. Yeah. So yeah, very choppy. I can imagine you must barely be. I can't imagine it was a watchable stream. I mean, you can argue even when like there's no drop frames that this is not much of a watchable stream, but that's a different problem. But this is more about the pure technical aspect of being able to watch what's going on. Yeah. Lord Bogomol, welcome in. It was not. I'm not sure which statement you're agreeing to there, but I'll my dry British humour there. Yes, can you see by the dawn's early light? Welcome in, Lord Bogomol. How's America land? It was not watchable. Now I can imagine. The network was not my friend. Oh God, I can't even tell you who was first, second, or third. Darth Aquila, you were technically here, but then it all went to hell with the medals, really. So people got what they got, frankly. Yeah, buffering away. Yeah, I can imagine, Bogomol. It must have been rubbish. It's nice to see you, friend. It's nice to see you. I hope you're well. But yeah, Darth Aquila, as I live and breathe, I do hope you're. I hope you're out. Einstein, welcome. You have you have a question, or maybe a question. How does one stop? I'm assuming you mean procrastination. How does one stop procrastination? Tricky. I find kind of like a reward idea is a good way of doing it. Not procrastination. Well, I don't know what. I'm not sure what procrastination is. I'd have to look it up. If it is indeed a word. I'm actually curious. Is it actually a word? Oh, dear. I'll have to get you. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. Hey, see what you did there, gangster. See what you did there. I'm not convinced that's a word. No, so yeah, it's autocorrect. I think it might be a custom word of some description. It's more like procrastination, more question. Look, Jeffrey, I've had a bit of a start today's stream. Okay, I have a bit of a start. I can't be doing with made up words and wordplay just yet. God bless you, but you're gonna have to wait. Oh my God. I hope you're well. I'm just kind of. I'm slightly Can you tell I'm slightly discombobulated after the network issues? I do hope everybody's well. Right, Darth. I hope you're well. Welcome in, friend. How are you, Darth Aquila, friend and moderator, Lord Bogomol, Titan. I think you got medals. I'm not even going to kind of count them. I'm just going to kind of mention names. Titan, welcome in. I hope you're well. Bex, so sorry for the slow start. I hope you're well, mate. If you're there in the lurk, I'm not going to drag you out of lurk, as it were. But if you are there, then by all means, wave hi if you wish. It's been a while. Don't apologise. I always say this, you know, and I mean it sincerely. Is that never apologise for frequency of being here. You know, life is life. People are here. People are not here. They come and go. But I always take it. I always take it as a huge compliment that people will, when they're able to, they will return. You know, because they know they can. You know, there's no judgment, there's no expectations, etc. So just know that it's lovely to see you, Bexy. How are you? I hope you know this is my comfy place to visit when things are a bit much. I'm sorry things... well, that implies that the things are perhaps a little much. I'm sorry to hear that, Bexy. You can always drop us a note on the DMs if you wish, you know. But I do hope it. I hope it isn't anything too overwhelming, friend. And as ever, your comfy chair is here. It is your comfy chair again. Look. See, the comfy chairs remain. They're still here. The well-stocked bar is still here. You know, it's lovely. You know, so welcome in, mate. I hope you're okay. Right, yeah, a lot of stuff about me doing network stuff. And you tolerated the KFC ads for me. God bless you. I mean, that's love. That's proper. That's love and respect right there. Sitting through a KFC advert. Eat a deep fried chicken, which the chickens love it. They do. It's like Valhalla for chickens. Is the way that Vikings wished they could die in battle so they could go to Valhalla. Chickens wished that they could die at the very hands of Colonel Sanders himself, and know that they will get quoted in the crispy chicken thing that we put on our chickens. It is the dream of all chickens. And here's a bucket of it for a tenner. Oh, God. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Darth, well, hello properly. Hello, Darth Aquila. How you doing, my wee hen? You're right. It's lovely to have you there, you know, my friend and moderator and all that. How you doing? How are you, Darth? How's your week been? I hope you're okay. We will we'll do something with this stream in a little while. Geoguessr probably. I'm behind on my training really. But how is let's say who else is here? Yeah, exactly. Good. Titan, welcome in once again. Yes, all these medals that everybody's been given. Bart, how is Belgique? La Belge est bon, monsieur. Yeah, comment ça va? Kind-hearted gangster. Yes, we did. We went and we had a nice little kind of mini. Why is Stingray not working? For the love of everything that's holy. Right, give me a second. I know which one that is. I need to restart another bot. Close this one. It is Sting, isn't it? Everything can happen in the next half hour. Stingray. Dun, 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 dun. Stingray. Right, let me just give me a second. Just rebooted it. Hopefully this will sort it out. No, Titan. I'm rebooting, Fred. I thought it was a Titan. Oh, it might be. Yeah. I'll check the sounds in a minute as well. Give it a second. It's rebooting. Where do I stand on starters? Depends on how hungry I am. I know and whether it comes as a good deal in terms of like a set menu or something. Right, I think that is all hunky-dory. Try it again, Titan. Try it again. It should.
Stand by for action.
There we are.
Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Hey, okay, so that was the issue with the reboot, the network shenanigans. There we go. Good. Working. Yes. There is there are time cooldowns. Right. Where am I?
Yeah, we definitely got us the front door.
That's working as well. Good. Excellent. Everything seems to be that should be working. I think it's a famous last words, but I think most things are working now. Let's see how that continues. But yes, I did go for the starter, but I did leave. But I went because I knew that I wouldn't like. I decided actually I'd go. Sometimes like it's like starter and main and skip dessert. But I figured no, what I'll do, I'm gonna have a main, with the view. Yeah, there you go. It is. It's on. It's on. I had dessert afterwards, so I had some sort of ice cream sundae thing, which was quite pleasant. So yes, I'm abiding by my own bylaw rules here by giving you details about what I had. So I had for my main. I was quite. I went. I was quite. I was a bit of a. I was a bit of a basic person yesterday, and that I just literally went for the cheeseburger. Hold the tomato. I've never liked tomato on on burgers. They get in the way, and they're watery and annoying, and they slide out. You know what I mean? I don't like it. They kind of tomato burgers. It's wrong. It's annoying. I can't be doing with it. Sorry for shouting. Just passionate. We are very passionate about our food here in the lounge in general terms, so it's fine. Yeah. So lettuce, fine, absolutely. Gherkin, I like gherkin actually. Yeah, bit of crunch. That's fine. Whatever sauces and stuff like that. But I find tomatoes just extraneous nonsense, raw tomatoes. So so I had a cheeseburger, and then I had like a kind of a cookies and cream sundae. So it was like Oreo cookie ice cream with like raspberries and strawberries, with the sauce. So it's whipped cream, very nice. So that's it. Yeah, it was very pleasant. It was a nice evening. Not that we're out long. You know what I mean? Because rare occasions I do, not like heavy nights or anything like that these days. But it was very pleasant. Vithika, bonsoir, bonjour, ma chérie. Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Darth Akela, could we have a shout out for Vithika13, if you would be so kind? A wonderful streamer, very talented streamer, a great place to hang out, and as we know, a most esteemed member of this lounge. What's occurring? How's your weekend been so far? I hope you've been having a good one. Let me just catch up with chat. Yes, the only condiment I have on a burger is ketchup, so the raw tomatoes gives it some moisture. That's fair dues. I mean, what I should also say is like there's no judgment here. We are a broad church. If you want raw tomatoes on your burger, or indeed any other dish, that's fine. You do you, or what have you. In the same way that I get finicky about other things as well. What have you? But yeah, personally speaking, I find them annoying. I don't like them on a burger. It's like, why are you here? Such praise, you're going to make me blush. That's the plan, Vithika. That's the plan. You are worthy of I'm not ranting, I'm praising. I came to praise Vithika, not to bury her. I'll give you some culture there. Right. Though I am ranting about tomatoes, that's fair. Vithika would be a hit with my 7-year-old, and she's mad about flamingos. Oh, yes. Says, yes, loves a flamingo, our Vithika. But yeah, I guess you are an 18-plus streamer, though. I think it's fair to say, Vithika. I don't think I'm talking out of turn by saying that, Poor kid would be screwed up for life. No, they'd be fine. They'd be fine. You're a kind and warm-hearted human being who just happens to breathe fire semi-professionally. It's kind of, it's an interesting mix, actually, that. Oh, God. Right. Where am I? Sorry, I'm settling down now. The move has gone well, says Titan. Oh, of course. Yes. That was imminent, and it has obviously happened. Monitors and PC survived. They survived, and you're still unpacking. How exciting, mate! Congratulations on completing the move. I know it's a big thing. Moving, full stop, is always a thing, and I know this is obviously a thing for you. I hope all is well in your new location, etc. And I'm glad. I'm glad the PC survived, because that's the thing. It is a delicate little flower of these PCs. You got to wrap them up in bubble wrap and hope for the best. Yeah, it'll take you a while to unpack, you know. And you start then. You mentioned you were going like full on for it, Titan. You're moving, and boom, new job this Monday. I mean, can we have all the love in chat, please, for Titan? Can we wish him the very best of luck? Well, congrats on the move, but also the very best of luck for his new job on Monday, please. Because yeah, I mean that's a lot going on. That's a lot going on in a short period of time, you know. You don't do things by half. Apparently not, Titan. Apparently not, my friend. That was yes. Godspeed, Titan, indeed. While we're on the subject of Titan, thank you, Titan, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Bexy Beans as well. That was really generous of you. Bexy, you must say, if you're lurking, I'm not going to drag you out of look, but I will say welcome to ad-free viewing, the executive restrooms in Discord. The GIF list is full access privs to GIF list have been opened up for you. And of course, most importantly, anybody who subs, resubs, gets gifted a sub, gets themselves a thank you fist bump as a little tokenette, you know. And so Bexy, this is you can do it if you miss this, you can do it on the VOD later. It's fine. Here we go. This is for you. Ready? Boom. Thank you very much for being here. And Tyson, thank you once again for the gifty. Yes, the restaurant was very nice. How are you, Geoguessr? Did I ask? Apologies if I didn't. Jeffrey, welcome in with your words, your perfectly cromulent words, you know. Yeah, Google says it's a no. Yeah. At that point, my brain shut down. Oh dear, and yeah, Darth, what have you been up to, friend? Yeah, but starters very much does depend on the deal, you know, as that they're offering, but also how hungry I am. And if I was on the edge, I would usually be minded to have them to kind of skip the starter, so I have the option of a dessert. But if I know that I'm on the edge, as it were, and I have a starter, I know I'm not having dessert really, because otherwise I'm just being a greedy pig, you know. But you know, sometimes you want all three. You know, it depends. Yes, but it's very nice. But yes, obviously, yes. I'm gonna say if anybody else has been to sort of like any kind of like general restaurant recommendations they've got, do throw them into chat. We do love our food chat here. So if anybody's been out, as it were, you know, cost of living notwithstanding and all that, if anybody's been out and they want to rave about a particular place they've been to, please do. You know, we're always interested in the food chat here. You know. Mozzarella sticks for the win. Oh, yes, that's true. Of course, a lot of places they will give you like it's kind of like it's not an appetizer, is it? What do they call them? There's a word for it, and I've forgotten it. But when they just give you a bit of like bread or bread-related products, you know, grissini and breadsticks and all that, because that's a good compromise. Just nibble on a breadstick, you know what I mean? A muse-bouche, that's slightly different. I know what you mean, but in a certain class of restaurant, yes. In a certain class of restaurant, yeah. I see what you say, because then on the other end of a posh restaurant, you get the amuse-bouche, you get your starters and your entrees and your dessert, but you also then get your petit four at the end. You know, if you're going real old school classic, you know, which are petit four, the little chocolates with coffee. Not gonna lie, you've made me want to order a cheeseburger tonight. It was a nice cheeseburger. It was a nice cheese. You know, it wasn't like your McDonald's garbage. You know, it was actually, you know, it did feel like it actually like had a conversation with a cow at some point. You know, it wasn't some sort of suspiciously springy meat. That's the thing I found. I mean, you know, any port in a storm sometimes, and I have done like the McDonald's thing where I've gone, oh, all right then, I'll have a quarter pounder of cheese or whatever it is, and it's never a good decision, really. You know what I mean? It's never a good decision. You know, I think the last one I had. Rotterdam, that's right. It's Rotterdam. It's when the wonderful Tori Umai, me and her were out drinking with others from Twitch, and I was out late that night, and so survival mode kicked in about get back, you know, drink like, you know, liquids, etc. But I needed grease, And there was near near my hotel, there was a 24-hour McDonald's, and so I got the quarter pounder cheese meal thing. So both, it was like, liquid sugar and whatever the hell McDonald's served me, and that was quite pleasant because I was extremely drunk. So that I was very receptive to what it was offering. But if you have it a kind of a higher level of sobriety, you do pick up on the weird, slightly unpleasant textures of a McDonald's burger. You know what I mean? That they are very, they're suspiciously chewy. As in, like, they shouldn't be this chewy. It's like, what's going on? They're a bit springy. It's like, why is this burger fighting back? It's like, I don't like it. Anyway, Benny, welcome in. We're just doing a little bit of chit chat. Probably do some Geoguessr trading. Might even open it up to a party game. We'll see how it goes. To keep, see if it keeps me competitive. We'll see how it goes. We'll change categories if we do that, of course. Right. Yes, we do love a mozzarella stick. But yeah, we are back now, and it looks like I'm looking at the stability. Touch wood, that will. It looks like the stability is with us, which is good. But yeah, Vithika, did we do it? Did we get a shout out for Vithika? Darth. Did I miss it? Apologies if I did. If we could get a shout out for Vithika, that'd be lovely. Otherwise, I'll sort it out myself in a minute. Lovely. There we go. Vithika 13. Look at that lovely flamingo face. That's actually not a self-portrait. Just getting that out there right now. But click through and give him a follow, please. It is my formal request to the community that you give them a follow if you don't already follow them. Yes, but yeah, Vithika, what you been up to? Oh, it was a selfie. You posed for those selfies, did you, Vithika? Oh, did you? Was it a filter? The filter, obviously, that has kind of transformed you slightly, I'd say. Oh, dear. It's like, it reminds me of that news story, like, a few months back, or whatever it was. Was it somebody like, it was like a lawyer. It was like on a Zoom call or something. And his kids have been playing with the settings. And it basically put like a cat filter on. So you had this so you had this kind of like, serious meeting, and the same says, yes, sorry, I'm where I do see, it would appear my child has played with this and they're not here, and I don't know how to change it because I'm, not very technical, so please ignore the cat avatar. I had questions in my head about a lot about that story, but there we are. Fun times. Oh my dear. But your Lord Bogomol, how's the family, friend? How's the family? I hope you are good. I agree with Ross in France that there should be a moisture maker in the sandwich, but not tomato. That's fair. Yeah, you have something to lubricate the food stuff. Fair. Yeah, in general terms, that's fine. But yeah, Godspeed Titan for the new job, mate. We split an appetite. We split an appetizer, an appetizer and a meal between husband and yourself. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess, I mean, that's, to be fair, actually, I remember when dining in America in the past. I think it was like, where was it? It was a really nice kind of pasta place in LA. I'm trying to think what it was. It wasn't Venice. It was not Venice Beach. It was just a little bit further down from Venice. There's like you've got kind of Santa Monica, Venice Beach, and then there's another one further down. There's like another pier area there, but there's like, it was kind of a reputation where the portions were American side. Is that the way to describe it? They were quite chunky, and yeah, it was definitely one of those where you could literally just get a portion and share it. It was like massive, one of those things. So yeah, yeah, it's a good plan, Pokemon, actually. But yeah, Gangster, if you do get a cheeseburger, do try and find one that is not awful. You had a McDonald's for lunch. Oh dear, how was it, Bart? What did you have? I finally broke my childhood obsession with McDonald's. It took me 40 years, but the last one I had, I just thought, no, this is not food. I mean, that's, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's safe in so much that there's a good chance you're not going to get food poisoning at McDonald's, I think. Yeah, certainly in the UK, maybe most, because everything is kind of hammered down in terms of process so much that, including the hygiene, that you're probably not going to get food poisoning. So you've got that going for you, and you kind of know what you're going to get is what you're going to get, and the chicken nuggets are fine. It's that kind of thing. So they're not egregiously bad, but but that's it. I'll say that, but I'll say that the thing that McDonald's have always do quite well is obviously their breakfast menu. So what's it called? That sausage thing, McMuffin they do. See, that's a guilty pleasure on occasion. I've had those. I mean, they're absolutely just. It's just like sausage grease and an egg, isn't it? They can hit home sometimes, But yeah, they are, there are, they do what they do, Yeah, when drunk, all this stuff is crazy. I mean, any greasy food, kebabs, everything, anything like that. It's just like you just need the carbs and the warmth of the protein and all that kind of stuff with salt and fat, basically, is what you're after, So yeah, does quite well, doesn't it? Thank you once again for doing that shout out for Vithika. But yeah, what I say, I do hope you've had a good week, Vithika. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right. We are good, says Lord Bogomol. We have a family party with my husband's uncle. Home later at my husband's uncle's home later today. Oh, okay. I love that. You you have lots of family events. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. It's very nice. I do hope you're still managing to carve out time for yourself, Lord Bogomol. I know you've mentioned you are quite time poor, which I can empathise about. It was a new one. Can't even remember the name. It did have bacon, which is a must. That's fair. Yeah, bacon. Bacon elevates pretty much everything, doesn't it? Really. We call McDonald's food substitution. Yeah, it is. It is. It kind of. It is. It's like a sub. It's like if you ever used to get a substitute teacher at school, right? It was kind of like, I am technically being educated still. And we're going through the motions of education, but it's not quite the same, is it? I think that's the thing with McDonald's. You kind of go, yeah, I am eating, and there is some sort of nutrient bypass going on here, or exchange going on here, but it's not quite the same as other methods, Oh dear. You had a posh burger a couple of weeks ago, Gourmet King's range, much more expensive and slightly better. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, you can always tell the difference. I think it's, there's the chain here, the Gourmet Burger Kitchen. I don't think I've ever been, but I do know they're meant to be okay. And I know Darth put me onto, I know there's one that is it kind of a mail order thing, Darth? I can't remember. But I know there was one that you kind of gave me details about once, which is about, where it is. It's like proper, nicely prepared stuff, Yeah, 1.5 hours later, you're hungry again. Yeah, your body kind of goes through it, picks out what it can find. Yeah, I'm not sure which one you mean. Neither can I, Darth. I'd have to go check all the emails and things and what have you. But I'm sure there was something. Yeah, there was some sort of posh burger type setup and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's the different. Thing is, you see how much it costs these days for a McDonald's and what have you. There's a lot of people doing the maths on it. And saying, well, I'd rather pay a little bit extra and get a guaranteed fabulous burger and fries, what have you, rather than rolling the dice on a mediocre chain one, I really want to try Five Guys and In-N-Out. Are there any In-N-Out burgers in the UK now? There has been an influx. There has been an influx of American chains, like chains that hadn't been here previously in the past, you know. Welcome in, Reed Peaceful. Welcome into the lounge. Happy to have you. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good week. We're just catching up, doing a little general community catch up. They might do some Geoguessr. I hope you're well. I hope everything is going. I hope you have a good weekend. But yeah, there's been a lot of US ones that kind of came across, you know. No, you're welcome, Reed. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the lounge. Everybody be nice to the new person. So let's put on a front, you know. Let's pretend to be nice. But yeah, because like, what was it? Came across Popeye's chicken caused a bit of a stir that they've come over to the UK and people are like, oh, it's so much better than KFC. There's one that I could technically get to, but I'm like, I'm not that bothered. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know, but there's others that came across. Like say Five Guys came across. They're meant to be okay. Again, I think I've had a Five Guys and it was fine. It's fine, you know. Better than McDonald's, certainly. And there's a few others that came across. Taco Bell came across actually to the UK, but I've never been to one. You've not been in and out. So you've not been in and out. You've stayed out of an in and out, as it were. Sorry, yes, passing that in my head. Taco Bell in Holland went bankrupt. Yeah, I can well imagine. You know, it's like sometimes it's hard for them to find a foothold, especially in certainly in. I know in certain. I think like McDonald's tried to open. Well, I think they did and still have. I think was it like Italy? But there was certain like some very food centric countries that there is a market for them, but not nearly as much of a market as they would have liked. You see what I mean? And I think it was like the likes of Italy in particular and stuff like that. That you know, you kind of do all right in the touristy spots to an extent, but that's it. You know. In and Out are not currently in the UK according to Google. Oh, okay. Maybe one day. Well, they all do seem to be trying to come across here, actually. I've had Five Guys in London and In and Out in LA. And the UK chips just out for me. Yeah, I think American food chains, I don't know, don't they still use beef fat, like animal fat to cook their chips? Because I know we moved over to like vegetable oils and stuff like that. I don't know. I guess it would depend on the chain. But yeah, they don't. I mean, I know McDonald's moved away from like using beef tallow or whatever it used to be, lard basically. You know what I mean? Which makes for fantastic chips, but not particularly healthy. You know. Yeah, In and Out in LA, living the dream. Nice. Yeah, I think I went to a Jack in the Box in LA. I think it was a Jack in the Box. I can't remember. I vaguely remember. I think it was a Jack in. Couldn't tell you much about it. Other than the fact that it was a burger, you know. But I think it was. Yeah, I think it was that. Unless I'm misremembering. But yeah, I mean it was fine if I remember. if I recall dimly, you know. Yes. Oh, I say. Oh, the wonders of fast food chains when you need something in a hurry, you know. Just to get something down your gullet in an emergency, you know what I mean? Right. Shall we do some Geoguessr? Shall we do some Geoguessr? I think we shall do some Geoguessr, don't you know? I think that's today's shtick, you know. I think that's where we're heading. I think we'll go there. Let's go. Give me a second. Just check in. Right, so that one. There we go. Yeah, I'll change category in a minute as well. I don't know if I've got that as a mod command. Actually, I should find out is like set category or change category, because there is a command, but I can't remember if it's out of the box or not. Is it changed? Let me just say, is it /title? No. Is it set something? Change. Colour. Oh dear. No, I can't remember what they are. Set game. Oh, it is. There you go. Oh, right. I'm going to try this just myself. Hang on. Set game. Geoguessr. Did that work? It bloody did. Look at that. It bloody did. There we go. I do actually have a command. The things you learn after several years doing this. Right. We're in the Geoguessr community chat thing. Right. Let's just do some learnable meta stuff. Right. We'll start off with some learnable meta. And then maybe we'll do maybe you know, if people are up for it, maybe we'll do we'll do a couple of party room ones, you know. Oh no, I can't spell. Learnable. Learnable. Right. Where should we do? Oh, we could do bollards. Oh, I don't know if I'm up for bollards. Meta Australia is probably a good one because, you know, Australia's so big, you know. Let's do let's do the USA. We did Canada last time. We did Canada. I feel like, you know, what with our American friends in chat as well. Let's do a learnable USA all. So it's no move. We are allowed to pan and scan, but we're not allowed to move. Let's give this a go. Right. So which bit of the USA are we in? So basically, I'm expecting Lord Bogomol to smash this. Obviously, you know. There's a what was it? A series called Ballard. Right. This is Highway 283. But it'll be something about the fact that the roads have got like Z Road or something, and what have you, all the. And what else? I mean, it's very flat. It's going to be something about what's been grown, isn't it? This feels like breadbasket of America type thing, which I think is that like Oklahoma, Kansas-y type stuff? Where's the breadbasket of America? Where do they do? It's Kansas, isn't it? We're not going to be able to really find the road, I don't think. But I'm just gonna go here and see what the meta is. Hey, not too bad actually. Not too. We were in Kansas, but this is why. Not sure I will do great, but thanks for the encouragement. Yes, you can do it, Lord Bogomol. I believe in you. You are good. You are the token American in here right now. I think you're the only American in at the moment, unless others reveal themselves. So Kansas, right? These white reflectors on signposts are unique to Kansas. They're most commonly seen on stop signs in rural areas. Oh, so there you go. We're all learning. Remember, this is all about training ourselves, learning. And again, just for context, like last time we were doing this, we did Canada, which was great because it was helping us kind of at least try and start getting the regions of Canada in our guesses, because the thing about the big countries, it's usually pretty obvious you're in Canada. It's usually pretty obvious you're in America. It's usually pretty obvious. Well, I say it's less obvious, but there are clues that tells you I am in Australia. The problem you've then got is, well, actually, that's still a massive amount of landmass. And if you get the wrong side of America, for example, you're walking away with like hardly any points. You know, it's not like knowing that you're in. I've said this before. If you know you're in Singapore, and there are ways of knowing you're in Singapore in this game pretty quickly, it doesn't matter where in Singapore you put your pin. You are walking away, because it's only like 20 miles from one end to the other. You're walking away with 4,900 points upwards, right? America, it's anywhere, you know, you can still walk away like with 20 points or something because you got the wrong bit of America. So it's that kind of thing, really. We're trying to kind of get the regions understood now a bit, you know. Right, next. We're in America. Okay, we know we're in America. But what's is the meta? Is it something to do with that, the fire hydrant, or is there something special going on with these? This person does. I almost said, "Oh, we're in Colorado." Oh no, it's the name of the car. 907. If only I knew the dialing codes, you know, we'd be quids in. But I know that's not a perfect way of doing it either. I love how it says there's a speed hub right here. I mean, it looks quite green, so I don't think it's southern. I feel like we're kind of. I'm going to sort of like say we're sort of like, kind of Massachusetts way, maybe. No, but this is oh, it is bloody number plate. Right, so this is a perfect example of what I was on about, though. Right, I've got the country right, of course I have, because we know everything's in America. 6 points, because I was actually in Alaska. There are 3 variants of Alaska license plates: a yellow background with black text, a black that is blue. Hang on, a background that is blue in the top, white in the middle, and yellow at the bottom. So if you see one that looks a little Ukrainian, you're in Alaska. Or blue on top, white in the bottom, with a bear in the middle. Okay, and if you see one that sort of like looks like that ish. Oh, I love that. It gives us the light. So if I see the blurred version, Alaska, Ukraine, Alaska, hidden bear, Alaska. There you go. There we go. Oh, dear. I wish I could get that reference, gangster. I'll give you a hint. Summer photo. I know yellow. You knew. So there we go. So is that a giveaway? You knew the giveaway there was Alaskan plates, right? Okay. Well, I've learned something today. I've learned something today about American plates. Oh, God, what's going on here? Look at that. Okay, this feels very northeast. Personally, this feels like northeastern states. I could be wrong, obviously, but I feel that this mailbox setup is quite unique. Yeah. Oh, it's America by Simon and Garfunkel. Oh, okay. I don't know I know a couple of their things, but I've never really. I don't know their full oeuvre. I wonder if this is very particular to a certain part of the world. It feels quite unique, doesn't it? It does feel quite unique. So I'm going to go northwestern. I'm going to go sort of like. I'm going to go Vermonty. I'm going to go sort of like Vermonty way and see what happens. Guess. No. No, we were actually in. Oh, right. So Washington State, and it is apparently you mainly see it's the bloody trees, and you see them up in the northwest mainly. Oh, this is nasty. Right. Extremely tall conifer trees called Douglas firs with a dark brown bark and dark green leaves can most commonly be found in Cascadia, Northern California, Idaho, and as far east as Montana. Okay. But they are also found in British Columbia, so watch out for that. Okay, so this is like, all right, it's helpful, but it's not going to give you an exact location. You knew Northwest. There we go. I was going to say Oregon, but guess not. That's all right. It's like, remember, so backseating is absolutely fine, and if anything, positively encouraged at the moment, because I'm not doing like ranked games here. This is just pure shared learning. Oof. Okay. I think this is going to be a tree one. I feel I'm not seeing anything else that would give me, remember, if this is meta, I mean, it might be that this is a particular type of pole, but I'm wondering if it's the type of trees and the way that they're laid out against the edge of a field or something. Oof. It's flat, so it feels Midwest. Dem trees are skinny. They are. I'm going to kind of go Midwesty. So I'm going to go. I don't think we knew. I think we're slightly further. I think Denver's got. No. I'm going to go south. I'm going to go Dakota. Boom. No, Jesus Christ. We are getting absolutely like marmalized here. It was the trees. But the trees you find not where I put them. Okay, they were actually in South Carolina. Okay. Bloody hell. Lady marmalade. I'm just properly marmalised. It's like, oh my god. The loblolly pine and longleaf pine, commonly referred to as southern pines in the community, are found throughout the southeastern US. A great way to recognise this region, as they are abundant or recognisable and mostly limited to this part of the country. They tend to be tall and fluffy-looking clusters of pine needles. Okay, so if I see this, and it's going to take me a few attempts before this kind of sticks, you understand, is kind of down here, sort of like southeast area. So North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama-ish. Good Lord. Okay. Loblolly. That's nice to say. Yeah, it's an old... I thought that was an old sailing term. I might be wrong. Right. Next. Okay, we're in America. Hot and flat, which always makes me start, and quite wide, which always immediately puts me in mind of Texas. Always immediately puts me in mind of Texas, this. But what is the giveaway on this meta map? Remember, I can't move or anything. I mean, obviously that's some sort of high school or something. I don't know. Is it the crossings? Is it? I don't know. What is being given away here? Is it something to do with? Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to go Texasy because it just looks hot and flat, and that's what I equate Texas as. All right, it's Alabama. So I was right about the hot. The word loblolly has multiple meanings and origins. It can refer to a type of thick gruel or porridge, a loutish person, or a surgeon's assistant. Yeah, the surgeon's assistant on the ship. I remember that because I read the Patrick O'Brian books, the historical naval fiction, and they used to have the concept of a loblolly boy, and that's the person who would be, would help like the surgeon. Also known as a loblolly boy. In the southern United States, it can also describe a mire or a mud hole. Ooh, there you go. Okay, Alabama. So it was a number plates one. Jesus. Oh, come on. Look at the state of this. Alabama license plates. What am I meant to do with this? This is a bit of a stretch. This one, people. I mean, seriously, I could. You know what I mean? That could be anything. I mean, that's got the merest hint of green. I mean, we are talking like mad expert level here, really, with that one. But that's apparently Alabama. But it was hot. I was right about the hot and southern state idea. Right. Okay, not great. Not great in terms of score, but again, it's about learning. Play again. Okay. I think this is about... Oh, we just had this. Is this the Southern Pines? So I think we're in the southeast. And we're on the Route 72. Or a road 72. So I think this is definitely the one about... This is another example of the Southern Pines. So that feels like it's south... What did we say? South Carolina-ish or something like that? If we could find Route 72, we could really hone in here, but I don't know. The numbering has no... I don't know how the numberings work at all in these things. At all. You know what I mean? There's no rhyme or reason to it as well as I can tell. There's Route 75. I get my kicks on Route 75. Which has nothing to do with... There's no number 72 anywhere near it. So, Jesus Christ, who knows? Let's just... I might even be wrong. I might be barking up the wrong tree here. You know that. Could be barking up that. I'm going to go with Georgia on my mind there. Guess. No. Oh, it wasn't the... I got it wrong. It was a false identification. This was about... Minnesota. Will any of this information ever stick? On most rural stop signs in Minnesota are black and white markers attached to the post horizontally. The shape may vary slightly. So basically, if you see that on a stop sign in America, you're in Minnesota. That's crazy. Okay, next. Oh, I'm sure I've seen something about this one before. I'm pretty certain it's to do with what's being. I think it's about what's being grown. Yeah. What is that? I don't know what that is. So let's just go and say it is somewhere like Oklahoma way or something. Not bad. It was cotton. Okay. And it was actually where is that? It's kind of more, is that the top of Texas? I can't see where the state lines are. Can't see where the state line is. It's all quite tricky. But right, kind of west of, right, okay. So it's but basically it is in the southern fields here. Coastal southeastern state. It says here. Oh, I don't know. When cotton is not fully grown early in the year, cotton oil fields often look like image number 2. So this is cotton. That's like version number 1. So that's when it's not grown. So when it looks kind of like that rusty yellow brown, that's growing cotton. Yeah. Good lord. Okay, that's a tricksy one. That right next. No, right. Okay. Oh, look at all the solar. They're doing well with the solar. What is going on here? Oh, is it a plates? Is it a number plates thing? Hard to tell from this angle. Oh. It might be a number plates thing, but I can't work it out. Can't work it out from here. It is quite green, though. Quite green. Oh, I don't know. Is it the tree line? All right, I think we're just gonna have to do a guess and see what we find. I think we're just gonna have to do a general guess and see. Let's you know what? Let's do Michigan. Why not? It was actually Connecticut. It was. How you meant to know that that's Connecticut? Jesus, come on, people. They blue. So they're blue and white, and you have to have front plates. So that's Connecticut. Okay. I hope you're all paying attention to this, because there might be a test later. Right, that was Connecticut. I was right about it being. My gut was that it was northeastern. I should have gone more northeasty. Okay. No front plates? No front plates. No front plates? No. Oh, I wonder, there's something distinctive about that number plate. Like that, see that blue left-hand side there? That's the giveaway on this one. I say I'm pretty certain. It could be anything, but I feel that it might be the fact that there's a predominantly blue bit. I mean, where we are otherwise, other than the fact we're north of the equator, which doesn't help much, really, does it? What would have a blue? Pennsylvania? It could be. It could be anywhere, to be honest. I don't know. What would have a... You know what? Let's just... Indiana. Yeah, it was Indiana. Not it was idea. It was the number plates that told me it was Indiana. You don't need front plates. I mean, there are... How are you meant to know that that's the... How's that different from Connecticut? I couldn't tell you. But if you see that blue splodge... Yeah, so if you see that left-hand splodge like that, that tells you you're in Indiana, though. Okay. Indiana was not going to be my guess. Yeah, well, it certainly wasn't mine. But yeah, okay. Let's try and hope. Let's see if that'll stick. Oh, now didn't we do this one? We did this one, and the clue. This is a repeat because there's only so many on these learnable matters. What was the clue on this one again? It was. Oh god, I forget what this one was for. Was it the number plate? Don't think it was the number plate. Oh, what gave this one away? Oh, it was the reflector. The reflector on the stop sign. Where was that? Can anybody remember which state we said that was? So if you see these reflectors on these stop signs, it was in a rural bit of America. I forget which bit. Oh, that's annoying. I can't remember which Kansas. We had it. We literally had it before, and it's almost like a memory test. But yeah, good evening, Platt. Was it Alabama? No. It's going to annoy me because we did it. I'm just going to go here because I'm wrong, but it was That's right. It was Kansas. It was Kansas, right? Okay. Reflectors on. It's a really hard thing to find. You got to look for that, like really, and have a proper squiz. You know. Right. Okay. Slightly better. I think. So that's not bad. Right. We're playing again. Could be a number plates thing, but a bit hard to tell. Where are we here? Could it be number plates? I wonder if this is number plates. There's a certain splodge pattern. There's a lot of splodge pattern. Oh, I love this. This could, this could be it's a shame this isn't one of our house listings. Look at it. There's a lot of questions I have about that property. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, I mean, America's the easy bit. Florida or Louisiana. It does feel like southern states because of the palm trees, doesn't it? Do you know, yellow line? Does that mean? Oh, it could be the yellow line on the road. That's a good shout. Let's go for Southwest. Let's go for Alabama. No. Let's go for South Carolina. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. It is America. So I can't complain about that. Black text on a white background. It also has a rainbow. And it's sometimes more or less visible. Front plates are required. Seriously, you're not using this by itself. I mean, who knows? I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing much there. I mean, that's a hard ask, that one. The connecting line between yellow is not something I see often. Maybe that's particular, sort of like a good tell for Hawaii as well. Oh my lord, though. All right, let's move on. There is a lot of. This is Alaska. This is Alaska because of the yellow number plates. Pretty certain this is Alaska. Don't know. I mean, I'll get it wrong now, but yeah, Alaska is yellow. We learned that. We learned that recently. So let's go for Alaska. It looks like a nice bit of Alaska. So I'm gonna go with like maybe something like one of the. Where's Nome? No, I think it's probably going to be Anchorage, isn't it? It feels Anchorage-y, this. Feels like this could be Anchorage-y. So let's go Anchorage. Oh, yes. Wow, our first proper hit of the evening, that. First proper hit. Nice. That's going to help us. That is definitely going to help us, that. The fact that we can now spot. I mean, there's more stuff we'll need to learn, but that gives us a starting point, you know. Yeah, Anchorage. Yeah. As soon as the thing about Alaska, it's like 95% wilderness, isn't it? So I had to think it's got to be, what actually, where are the paved roads in Alaska? It's got to be the state. It's got to be the kind of Anchorage or something, hasn't it? Hanny, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Indeed, I'm going to eat my dinner with you. Oh, what are you having? What are you having? Welcome in. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good week. I hope you're having a good weekend. One of the unwritten bylaws of the lounge. We love to know what people are having for their teas or their food. What are you having today? Maybe it'll inspire us, some of us, about what we want for our tea. You know. Right, next. We're doing learnable meta. Tuna salad with some bread. Oh, very healthy. Very healthy. It sounds quite nice, that. Do like tuna salad, actually. Do like tuna niçoise as well, you know, the French one. You know, that's the one with like egg and capers and stuff. That's quite, I haven't had that in ages. It's quite nice. Where are we? Oh, my. Oh, this is going to be a Google car meta, I think. I think this is going to be Google car meta. God, we are literally in the middle of nowhere. Blimey. Somewhere dry and crispy, very much so. Another fitness meal, classic me. Oh, it's good. It's good that you're eating well, and I think by extension probably exercising well, if you're concentrating on your fitness, you know. But yeah, how are things in? How are things in Czech? Do you still call it the Czech Republic, or is it just Czechia these days? You know, but how are things in your bit of Europe, friend? Middle of nowhere with dirt roads. Yeah, that feels kind of Montana is maybe South Dakota, Nebraska, Utah. I'm thinking Utah because that looks kind of pretty. Oh, not too bad. We're actually. Oh, it was cotton again. Didn't really pick up on that though. Czechia. Thank you for the clarifications, Hanny. I will try and remember. But yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Is that a tumbleweed? That's proper. That's proper wilderness cliche, isn't it? Yes, yes. But yeah, Bexy, welcome in. How you doing, friend? How you doing? I mean, this is like knowing that it's cotton's tricky. Yeah, that one is kind of Arizona though. Yeah, it was hot and dry and quite barren. Okay, all right. Right. I feel this is kind of northeasty. Oh right. What's giving this away? Is it the telegraph poles? Is it a bollard? Oh, do we have a bollard? Do we have a bollard meta? I was getting Vithico got slightly closer. You know, quite rainy these days. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, didn't you have a bit of a heat wave across Europe recently? I think I might be misremembering that. But hopefully it means it's not too hot either, though. But yeah, hope you get a bit, hope you get a bit of dry weather soon as well. But yeah, once again, nice to see you, mate. You really need Samuel L. Jackson saying, "Say bollard one more time." I can't help it. This is a bollardy place. What can I tell you? We are in Bollardsville. I can't tell you what the meta is here, though. I honestly couldn't. I think it might be these, though. It might be these, which implies to me they're kind of like snow markers, maybe. And if that's the case, I need somewhere that gets snowy. It could be anywhere then, couldn't it? I'm gonna go with like Montana. No. Oh, it's a bloody pole meta. It's a bloody pole meta. We'll talk about this in a minute. Let me just check with chat. I'm doing okay. Just got a fair bit on my plate. You know how it goes. You blink and months have gone by. Fair. I hear you on that. You know, life does that to you. You know what I'm saying. I'm just like, you know, say, you know, it's lovely to see you back in, Bexy. And like you say, there's never any obligation to be here. It's just lovely when people, you know, amble back in when they're able to. You know, I appreciate that. Wisconsin pole plate. So, if you ever get like helicoptered blindfolded right into America and you need to know where you are, this is one of the clues. A rectangular white metal plate with an orange rectangle and diamond can be seen on most poles in Wisconsin and the Michigan Peninsula. Wow. So predominantly Wisconsin and then other areas around it. Wow. Okay. Now there's the thing. How does one remember all this? If you're doing this at an esports level, this is your life. You practice this game like 12 hours a day or something, you know? That's coming up, by the way, actually, you know. That's actually coming up. And I will be watching it on Twitch. There is the World Championships are in Denmark this year. Obviously, it tells me on Geoguessr, hey, World Championships, you know. And I think it's towards the end of this month, over like 2 or 3 days or something. 2 days, I think, actually. I'm definitely watching that because I just want to see. Well, first of all, I'm interested on the format. You know, how do they do it? Because it's a team. Apparently, it's like, I don't know if it's like individual and team or whatever, but it looks like there are teams involved. So I'm going to be interested to see how they do it, you know, in scoring in a LAN environment. But it looks fascinating because you are then dealing, you are then at that point dealing with just the people who are at that like nth degree of accuracy, you know, and speed. Obviously, that's the other thing. So yeah, we'll check. We'll be interested to see what comes out of that. I mean, I'm going to be really interested to see what it is like at a world championship level. It'll be both impressive, a little bit scary, you know, that somebody can understand all that. You know, you could never kidnap that person. Well, you could physically, but you could never, unless you kept a bag on their head permanently, right? They would know where they were within 5 minutes of them getting a quick squiz, you know, of any sort of street sign or street furniture. You know what I mean? They'd be like, oh, I'm in Bulgaria. You know what I mean? Boom, they'd know it. You know. I just noticed that you have a great little mermaid hairstyle today. I got my hair done on Friday. Thank you for noticing, Vithika. Appreciate you. And I got a beard trim. It makes me look all of 1 year younger, you know. See, I like to, Vithika, I'll always want to look nice for you, Vithika. You see what I mean? I need to make sure that I look well presented for you. You know what I mean? When I went to the barbers on Friday, right? Right, and it says, "How do you want it done, sir?" And it says, "I want. Can you sort it so that I look visually appealing to a Belgian lady?" And he said, and they went, "Oh, the French speaking or Flemish?" And I said, "Flemish speaking predominantly, I believe." Right, you are, sir. Next, and then boom, transform me. It works. Oh dear. Looks like, God bless you, Vithka. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate you. You still look 30. I'm clinging on to that sentence for a while, I can tell you right now. Yeah, where can I find that hairdresser? It's very specialised, Bart. Very specialised, you know. You have to pay for that kind of level of service, you know. Let me see. Let me just see if I've missed anything. I thought it was the orange marker for the underground pipe. Apparently that marker is you're in Wisconsin. Got to remember that. There is this no move pan or zoom mode when you get just one frame and you have to guess. Yeah, Hanny, I mean, again, I don't know if this is the first ever World Championships or they've been doing it for several years. I suspect this isn't the first because, you know, I'm out of the loop and what have you. I could look it up, I guess. But you make a good point. I suspect at this E-Pro level for Geoguessr, they probably won't even let them move. It will be the no move pan zoom. You know, they just give him the screenshot and say, "Where are you?" And they'll all have to go, boom. You know, they won't even let them kind of metaphorically turn their heads. And that, it blows my mind that that's how good some people are at this game. You know. I see. That's why Vithika is taking you up on it, but Bart isn't more attracted because it's specifically tailored towards Belgian women and not Belgian men. Belgian Flemish, the Flemish area of Belgium, Platt. Let's be specific as well. You know, Geoguessr as an esport sounds brilliant. Yeah, definitely follow. Darth, if you follow the Geoguessr channel, they don't go live very often, but I think they are going to go live for the World Championships. When is it? Let me just double check when it is. Give me a second. Give me a second. It is. Because they've been advertising it a lot. Where's the World Championship? August 29th to the 30th. So August 29, August 30, basically. So coming up at the end of this month, mate, is what we've got going on there. Definitely be follow the Twitch, the Geoguessr. If you just go to Geoguessr on Twitch, the official channel, that's where they're going to be live streaming it, I believe. Right, where am I? But yeah, about a month. Right, okay, right, where am I? So right, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I watched some of the world tournaments, and it is 5 rounds. Oh, thank you, Hanny, for this. It's 5 rounds, 1-to-1, and it alternates the game mode. So there is a move mode, and so they alternate move, no move, move, no move, and if it's 2 versus 2, then it's no move, pan and zoom. Oh, nice. This sounds it sounds great fun, actually. I need to watch some of the VODs. I'm assuming there's like YouTube VODs of like last year's championship. I need to have a look at it, on the assumption that's the format they're going to use again. You know, I am going to say, I think I mentioned previously, I mean, not a word of a lie, I for a brief time, before then the logistics and the expense kind of overtook me, I was talking to myself about, can I get to Copenhagen? Because I think it's like, it's not far out. I think the stadium is like, kind of just outside Copenhagen. I think, can I get to Copenhagen and watch this live? And I thought, no, it's all right. Dial it back a bit. Just watch it. Watch this year. Watch it. Watch it from the comfort of your own home. And then if it's still like something you're really loving, maybe it's a next year thing. Especially if they bring it to London or something, that would be amazing. Right. I would like to go as well. Yeah. So, I mean, Hanny, I think you played this game, didn't you? Do you still play, actually? That's the question I think I've got. Because I think you said, did you? I think you can't remember. You might have told me if you did ranking as well. What have you? I'm always interested in people's like Geoguessr expertise. 2026 Daddy Geo group trip. It might, you know what? Depending on the location, never say never, Bexy. Can you imagine? You know what the irony would be? We do it and we get lost. Oh, I should have turned left here. You know what I mean? It's like, where's the arena? I don't know. Where's the arena? This is very embarrassing. Yeah, first round. Discover where the event is being hosted. Yeah, push for partner can coincide with coffee in Copenhagen. Yes, that's right. That right. In my quest not to have to experience the terrible, terrible coffee in the Ahoy Arena in Rotterdam next year, let's get up to that magic 75 CCV so I can access the partner lounge and have the slightly less bad coffee, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Anyway, I've never played it. Just watch it on YouTube and Twitch. Nice. Now it looks like I have no live. I would suggest the fact that you don't play it is probably, and you watch it casually, is probably better than what I'm doing. Is that I bloody stream it, playing it. This is no Life Central, Hanny. Oh dear. God bless you. God bless you. Oh yeah, if anybody, 2 things. If anybody, because I'm going to do this, why not? If anybody is on Geoguessr and they ever want to upgrade, you can buy coins for your avatar and all that kind of stuff. If you use the Daddy Wisdom code, I think it gives me a nod. I think the Geoguessr people are happy with me if you use that code. It might give you a discount. I can't remember if it does. I can't remember how much. I'm so sorry. I'm really rubbish at this kind of thing. But if you ever do decide to kind of, there's usually, I think there's a thing where you can say what you can associate your account with an affiliate code, and every time you do purchases, it knows that's whom you got wind of it, if you see what I mean. That might be useful for me, because if I ever decide to go for kind of Geoguessr verified status, so I've got the creator status, which is giving me like avatars and stuff. But if I ever go for the verified status, I think that kind of then opens up more opportunities. But I'm not at that level, basically. But one of the things that helps is if anybody ever does anything with Geoguessr, if you use that affiliate code, appreciate you. Thank you. If you associate it with your account, every time you do something in terms of purchases, it will know that you're associated with me, and I think I get a dashboard then that shows, when it's been used and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I digress. Shall we carry on? Right. So Wisconsin. Remember this. This means Wisconsin pretty much. It's I wonder. Fancy fire hydrant. Fancy fire hydrant is my immediate thought. This feels like New York. Red brick also feels like New York State or something like that. This is posh. This looks reasonably posh, a reasonably well-to-do area, because it's like proper brick. So you're not in Florida. Well, I'd be amazed if we're in Florida. I mean, I might be wrong. Not really seeing much on the... Oh, Alaska. No. I think it's an Alaskan plate, but I don't think we're in Alaska, because there's all... Oh, maybe we are, because there can be different types of... Are we in Alaska? Oh, okay. Have I been bamboozled here? Have I been bamboozled? Because I am seeing more than one yellow plate. Is this? This can't be Alaska. Alaska's too rough and ready. Unless there is like a posh area. Because what else could it be? What else? I mean, it could be... Oh, I hate it. That's what bothers me, is that this person has got an out-of-state license plate, probably. I'm getting New York, upstate New York, Connecticut. Posh area of Alaska has polar bears. Yes, with little top hats on, all parts of Glasgow are being used to film the new Spider-Man movie. Really? Darth, did you know about that? Right, I'm going to go with... everywhere has posh places again. Yeah, I'm going to go with upstate New York then, because I feel it feels New Yorky. It does feel like New Yorky-ish. I'm going to go sort of like here. It's probably going to be Alaska. Watch. No, it was New York. Oh, New York also has yellow license plates. That's the problem. Okay, so it's not unique to Alaska. But the red brick for me was kind of the thing that got me. New York also has yellow. Yeah. They're making the streets look like New York. It's all over TikTok. Right. That's interesting. Darth, try and get a walk-on part, friend. Try and get a walk-on part. Yeah, little top hats, glass of bourbon. Yeah, very posh polar bears. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, New York license plates. It's a combo of yellow. I mean that could be anywhere, and frankly, that could be anywhere as well. You just kind of have to use it in conjunction with a lot of other things, frankly. Oh, hello. Lord Archibald is here in the annex, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here we go. Lord Archibald, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. There he is, his lordship. There he is. All rise for Lord Archibald. Lord Archibald III. Archie to his friends. He's coming for some food, as you can see. As we always say, don't follow for me. Follow for the cat. If you already follow, then don't sub for me. Sub for the cat. And if you already sub, then don't throw bits and donations for me. Throw them towards Lord Archibald so that he can be kept in the manner to which he is accustomed, with the finest kitty foods that money can buy. There we go. I don't think I'm going to get much out of him, frankly, at this point. He's too busy. There we go. So, Lord Buggermore, you were saying because it was like yellow license plates, it was the red brick as well. Yeah, in conjunction with the red brick gives you New York. Yeah, that's it. You've got to use more than... It's very rare, I think, that just one item gives you the location, though there are some things that are unique to bits. Apparently, there are some things that are unique to certain states. But... You have to use more than one thing, don't you? But yeah, there we are, Lord Archibald. As you can see, look at him go. Oh yes, it's marvelous. Yes, yes. But don't let Lord Archibald starve, ladies and gentlemen. You can always contribute to the kitty kibble fund. You know. Oh mercy! There he is. There he is. He's going for it. Crikey! Oh Riley, he's having a go. He's having a go. Yeah, he is. Yes, it was. Yes, I don't know if he'll do a state visit. He tends to not these days. He tends to like just to go for a wander. But yeah, on the you know, if it was a state visit, we'd raise the flag and everything. Right, we shall continue. We shall continue. Lord Archibald is here though he will wander off, I'm sure. Right, what did we guess? That's not, again, because we're learning. The one that shafted us was that Hawaii one. Look at that 1 point we got. I think, if I remember rightly. Absolute garbage. Oh my God, Despair Bear. The Bear of Despair is here, otherwise known as my little Knuddle Bearshon. How are you doing, Despair Bear? How are you doing? How you doing? I'm sure there are other pet names, but I've forgotten them all now. Honey Bun Sweetums Snooky Frou. What? I don't know. How are you doing? How are you doing? How's your bit of America? How are things in Ohio? I hope things are all right, friend. I hope things are all right. As you can see, we're doing some practicing. We're doing some practicing. I might do a party game in a bit to kind of keep me honest, Right, we're on route. If I only knew where Route 53 was, I'd be sorted. I get the feeling it is going to be this type of. It's going to be this, isn't it? It's going to be the fact that it's 0.2. Oh, we learnt this one. This is. I'm sure it's east. Is this eastern side or something? No, it's too flat for eastern. It's too hot and flat. But I'm sure we've seen this, like this kind of marking. There's something about this. Lord Archibald has indeed wandered off to tour the estate, but I'm sure he will return at some point. I'm all right. I'm all right, Despair. I'm all right. I am chugging along, surviving. Yeah, I think. Finally not miserably hot. Has it cooled down a bit? That's good to hear. Can be a bit oppressive, can't it? I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with... Oh, I don't know. I'm going to go here and see where it tells me. It was... Oh, God, it was a bollard. It was bollards. This is our first bollard meta of the evening. Unique to Wisconsin as well, people. Wow, okay. So we've got a couple of things that help us like identify Wisconsin really quickly. White bollards with black reflectors are unique to Wisconsin. So if I see these, and I know I'm in America, Wisconsin. Or it's that on a pole, you get that kind of particular rectangle. The weather's been killing you. Can't handle it with my meds. Oh, I'm glad it's cooled down for you then. I'm glad it's cooled down for you a bit then, Despair Bear, because I can imagine it is miserable. I'm sorry to hear it has been miserable, but I hope it is a bit better now. But I hope you're having, on the whole, an all right weekend, my friend. We're doing the learnable meta, and this is all America, by the way. These are all. God, where are we? I'm thinking New Mexico. But there's no rhyme or reason for me to say that other than that it just looks hot. What is the meta here? Oof. This just looks warm. And scrublandy. I don't know. It is a shrub. It is, yeah. It is. It's just the United States of America, Bexy. There is actually a Canadian map we did previously as well, which was quite interesting. But yeah, we're having a go at America, and this is. Shrub. It is going to be something about the bloody shrubs, isn't it? I'm going to go with New Mexico. Ish. Yeah, let's put ourselves sort of like there and see what it tells us. Okay, we were in. Okay, so it's not. This isn't a particular state. This is that if you are kind of in the southeast, many parts of the deep south, stretching from Oklahoma to South Carolina, have reddish soil. The exact tint of the soil can range from yellow to deep red. Oh my god, this was a dirt meta. This was a dirt meta. Oh my god. I visit Vancouver multiple times a year, so I'm waiting for my moment to one day shine with one singular shot of a small suburb in Vancouver. I love it. I love it. I don't think any of our Canadian friends are in at the moment. Actually, we do have our friendly Canadiacs who's come and say hi. It's pretty cool that you get to go over to Vancouver a bit and what have you. I mean, I've never visited Vancouver, but I've always, or just Canada in general, and it is one of those. It is a country that genuinely I think I would like to visit at some point. Just cleaned my furnace and it was absolutely insanely dusty. Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Well, I do hope your lungs are clear of all that dust now, friend. Good lord. All right, red soil, sort of like deep south. Okay. Oh, it's got to be the. No, is it these? That just no. That's like is that I don't know. Is that an electric fence warning? What else could be the meta? Oh, we've got a number. This is Route 214. God, it's flat as a pancake. So, Kansasy. I can't see much in the way of meta, other than maybe it is something to do with this scrubland or something. But if Wyoming, I mean Utah, what's particularly flat? I think it all is, isn't it? Like kind of Kansas, Arkansas, Iowa. Let's go Iowa. I don't know why. No, Texas. All right, this one's mad. This meta is particularly mad. So, Texas roads often have a grainy, salt and pepper light road surface. They can sometimes be seen in adjacent states such as New Mexico. What did I say? I did say, to be fair, I did say, I was wondering. Yeah, I didn't. I ended up in Iowa, but I did wonder about New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Colorado. But it is actually Texas is where you mainly see it. So basically, salt and pepper roads, right? Grainy salt and pepper roads is Texas. I mean, amongst other clues, I guess. Amongst other clues, but still. Right, round 4. Oh God, what's my meta? Oh, is it going to be something about that? What's my meta here? I mean, there's no cars. Well, not yeah. I mean, there's a truck, but that's really hard to say. I can't read the sign. It's too grainy. Too far away. I wonder. I don't know. Good lord. I don't know about this one. It's very flat again, but it's kind of green as well. So I don't know what that means, to be honest. Maybe it's kind of North Dakota. I'm going to go with North Dakota. I don't know why. Oh, wow. It was Minnesota. Oh, it was to do with... Right, it was to do with this. I did figure it was, but obviously I didn't know how to place it. So if you're... in Minnesota, these yellow signs with the triangles placed before bridges at most major river crossings and at the beginnings and ends of guardrail sections on large highways. Minnesota. There you go. There we go. I hope my American friends are like learning a lot today about their own country. Yeah, I hope my friends across the pond are going, oh my gosh. That's how I know where I am. I'm in Minnesota because of the yellow and black sign on a guardrail. Nice. Okay, next. This is a tree one, isn't it? It's going to be a bloody tree one, and I'll be damned if I can remember what kind of trees these are. I feel this is a tree meta because I'm not seeing anything else really. I mean, there's a red sign. I don't know if that's particular to a particular area. Could be. I'm sure it's going to be. It's going. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. It feels northern, like northern, like you know. I'm going to go with Michigan. I'm going to go with Michigan and see what happens. Nope, it was actually Louisiana. Oh, actually, oh god, this is all right. This one's not really good. Yellow lines with a noticeably larger gap in between them are most common in Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Oregon. But they are found. But look at this. They are found though. There's too many places these are found. This is kind of like this has got to be used in conjunction with other things because you can also find them in Washington, Alabama, and Michigan. They can also rarely appear in other states, so consider other clues before guessing. Yes, this has to be a refinement clue. It is not a it's not a locating clue. Because there was nothing else that I mean, yeah, all right. So that's Louisiana. Fine. I would have said northern because it just seemed a bit more northern to me, but there we are. Yeah, that's tricky though. Don't like that. You have to start figuring out what true north is. Oh, there's so much. What did I get on that score? This one. Yeah, all right. That's not bad. That's not bad. We could do better, you know. Right. If right, as I can probably do another meta one, or if the community is interested in competing against competed against Muggins here, let me know, and I will open it up, and we will do a party room, as it were. I'll give you a room code, as it were, and you can jump in, and we can go competitive, you know. We can always go competitive. Let me know, because what would that mean if I go back? Yeah, if I go back exit for now. Yeah, because I can do party would basically be, you know, sort out an invite code, post it into chat. It'd be 5 rounds. I think it's 2 minutes. I mean, if I kept it standard, it would be world map, 2 minutes per round, and you'd be competing against me, basically. I might throw some pocket money at a winner if we decide to do it. But yeah, so let me know if you fancy having a go, doing a competitive. If you fancy doing a competitive round, let me know, and I will open up a room. Yeah, Platt's coming out with the fighting talk apparently. He's going for it, yeah. So yes, let us. If you do fancy it, let us know. Otherwise, I will continue. I will do some more learnable meta. Basically, is what I'll do. Under my community maps, of which there are so many. I go back to learnable. Look how many that they seriously. I mean, this community is like full on in terms of the things. I mean, look, you can learn bits of Philippines versus bits of. Oh my gosh, just like really like subtle things. Argentina. We could do Germany. Germany would be a good one to do at some point, actually. Bogmel, Lord Bogmel, enjoy your lurk, friend. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for being here, friend. I could do a Kazakhstan one. Oh my gosh. Which one? I'm trying to find one that isn't like. You know, a learnable Japan might be a good one to do, because the thing about Japan is another one where you can it's really easy to know you are in Japan. It's like knowing that you're in like North America to an extent. Once you spot the language, and you see that they're driving on the left hand side, etc., etc. But then knowing which bit is actually quite tricky. I think we're going to do a learnable. Let's do a learnable Japan. Yeah. Let's say if anybody does fancy, like I say, the community game, though, put your hand up in chat and we might sort one out. But we'll do this. We're going to do. So we're in Japan, okay? Now, good lord, look at this. This is pretty. Yeah, sure. I started Geoguessr. I never knew how subtle the change in the type of dust on a rusty vehicle between one parked in Mexico and one parked in Ireland. Seriously, that's the level. That's the World Championship level. Heading to our party. Oh, have a lovely time, Lord Bogomol. Have a lovely time. Let us know how it goes. So we're obviously in Japan. Now, we're going to learn a lot here about Japanese scenery and things. I mean, look at all these little islands. So where does that suggest? You know what? All those little islands suggest kind of here. Not the sea. You know, but here. Yeah. Oh no, I was completely wrong. It was actually down here and the little islands here. Oh, where's the? There's no learnable meta. Where's the meta? There's no. That's no good. Let me go back. Oh no, it's not. It's not the one. It needs to be a learnable meta one. Let's try again. Learnable Japan. It's no good if I don't have the thing that tells me. I can't do it. A learnable meta Japan. Now, is this the one? I think this is the one. Install the script. This is us. This is us. Right. Let's play this one. Right. Right. Welcome to Japan. Look at these little. Look at that little dinky car. Look at that thing. Wow. Floodwater. Wow. So this is on a coast, because that's about tsunami warnings or how far it can flood. Crikey, this is terrifying how far it can go. There's going to be something else that tells. So we're on the coastline, but which one? So yeah, if it gets inundated, you're not going to have a good time in this part of the world. Trying to see if there's anything else. I mean, obviously these. I wonder if these are particular to a certain region. Then that suggests east coast of Japan. Could be a suburb of Tokyo. I'm going to go kind of here and see what it tells me. No, it was actually, surprisingly, right. Good lord, right. We were here. So not sort of like north of Hiroshima. So Chugoku plate. So if you see these, well, usually written in have usually written Energia in Latin, and sometimes they will include a logo. So this is in what? What is this telling me? So this is right. So it's saying right. If you see that plate, it's Chugoku, which is this bit here. So this is the Chugoku region, okay, or prefecture or something. Yeah. It's the Mario part of Japan because he's talking about Miyoshi, perhaps. Yeah. This is just mad, though. Yeah, Suzuki has the ugliest cars. They're super practical for Japanese streets, though, to be fair. So basically, if you see these anywhere with the word Energia sort of thing in there, sort of like there, you know that you're in this part of Japan. Okay. So this is coming up to a tunnel of some description, but vending. I love the fact that they've got the vending machines everywhere. Oh, pole meta. Pole meta maybe is my guess. Yeah, I do like the little dinky Japanese cars. I really do. I mean, it looks quite forested. So I don't think we're in Tokyo, as it were, but maybe we're kind of sort of like. Let's go here and see where we are. Nope, we were actually in. It was this. This was the meta. So 6 small reflectors with a little strip connecting them in the middle. Okay. And that's puts us in Shikoku. So basically, right? Chugoku has that Energia thing. Shikoku has the has this thing going on. Okay. I hope you're all paying attention because this is full on. If they film Battle Royale here, perhaps. This is full on. This one. I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, look, this is lovely, isn't it? This is very pretty, but I couldn't tell you where I am. And I'm not sure. I wonder if it's the vegetation and the rock face. I wonder if it is like the scenery is the meta here. I'm not really seeing anything else that would indicate anything else. So, I mean, with that in mind, we might as well just kind of choose. Let's go boom and see what we say. What? Oh God, we were back in Chugoku, and it was oh my God, it was to do with the poles. This pole top is unique to Chugoku. There's a similar version. I love how they've spelt the word thick, THICC. That doesn't mean what you think it means, friend. There's some more. Oh my God, there are more thick poles. So make sure the pole top is thin, like the one on the image. So if you see that, you know you're in Chugoku. And again, Chugoku is here. Wow. Okay. This is mad. And there's a people at an esports pro level who will pick up on that immediately. That's what gets me. Oh, right. It's got to be the pole. Mad pole. It's another mad pole. So this is like which bit of Japan has this? Yeah, this is a proper thick pole. You know, boom. It's like okay then. Yeah, it's got to be this design surely. I mean, this could be anywhere. It looks quite rural, so I don't think it's Tokyo. Let's just say I don't know. Let's just go here and see where we are. Oh, wrong bit. It was this bit. Yeah, right. So this is Kyushu or Okinawa. So guy wires that look like paddles are unique to Kyushu and Okinawa. So that is Kyushu's there. Where the hell's Okinawa? So Hokkaido. Oh, you wouldn't know that I studied Japanese for a few years, would you? It's all gone out my head. So Kyushu and Okinawa that way. Okay. Right. This is good though, because Japan is really hard to, because it is, it's really hard if you don't know the geography at all to understand where you are in Japan. And it's another country that is, you get the wrong end of it, you're getting no points. You're getting no points at all, TARDIS, welcome in. How are you doing? Nice to see you, friend. Nice to see you. Right. We're doing Learnable Meta Japan, TARDIS, if you haven't already picked up on that. Yeah. Oh, it's this. It's this. We saw this, didn't we? But it hasn't got any. Has it got special reflectors on it? If this has got the special reflectors on it, then doesn't that mean that we're in Chugoku? I think we're in Chugoku. We're in Chugoku. So that means we're over here. So this is the Chugoku province. So let's say we're something like Matsue. Yeah. Oh dear. I hope you're well, TARDIS. I hope you're well. So it was the. Oh no, it was. It was. But no, it was. We were close, but it's not. This was different. This is Kansai. So sort of like next door to Chugoku, you've got Kansai, one of the hardest plates to recognise. They have different designs, but will have Japanese written in the middle and or the right, and then characters below it in rows of 2, and usually have 2 numbers in the bottom left or right. Oh wow, bloody hell. Okay, so I got lucky in that I misidentified Chugoku. Okay, but happily it was in Kansai, which is nearby. So this wasn't an Energia plate. This was this madness going on. Right. Oh my God. So 5 out of... yeah, there we go. We didn't even scrape 5,000 points. Okay. Let's play again. Let's play again. Let's do it again. We can do this. Welcome to Japan. Which bit, though? What is our meta? Never played this map. Oh, TARDIS, then we will all learn together, my friend. We will all learn together because we are trying to work out where we are. It's good. I wonder if this is... Oh, this is my meta. Look at it. Look at this fancy little box. I wonder if this is... I wonder if this is it's something to do with this little emergency box thing. Right, let's just arbitrarily guess. Let's just plonk ourselves in the middle. Oh no, it wasn't the box. So basically, it was Tohoku, which, for reference, is the northern bit of the main island. Silver horizontal plates with a logo in the top left. NTT plate will be vertical. In Hokuriku, all the plates will be horizontal. Oh my God. Okay. So basically, if you see these, you're in Tohoku, this general region here, and then you've got to work out the rest from other clues. Good God. Oof. Yeah, this one. There you go. I think we're all learning TARDIS. We're all learning from this one. Wasn't the line in the road? It wasn't the bollards this time. It was these on the poles. Good God. It's all about the plates and the thick poles. It is quite a... I've got to say, it's quite an interesting game in that regard sometimes, isn't it? You know, it's a very suggestive game. Right. Right, what is my well, what it's going to be we saw this or a version Tohoku. We've just had it. This is another example of Tohoku. Look, we've got this and we got this together. So we know we're in northern main island, right? I mean, we're not going to get it exactly right, but let's just go with, so like there. Yeah, there we are, Tohoku. Again, we weren't going to get the exact location probably without a bit more luck and stuff, or more time, or being able to move. But there you go. Nice. Our Japanese knowledge is improving. Oh God, what's that? That's got to be the meta, surely. Hello, we have a red and white arrow pointing at the ground. I got to tell you, that would slightly distract me if I was driving down here. Like, what's all that about? The arrow, I actually know. It's fascinating, is what it is, isn't it? It's like, what? I don't know where we are. So when we do that, we just kind of guess, you know. I'm just going to go, I'll just put us there and see where we actually are. So we're actually near Sapporo. So it was in Hokkaido, which is Northern Island, isn't it? The Northern Island. Yeah. This infrastructural arrow informs drivers of where the shoulder is, where the shoulder line is when under snow. Ah, that's really useful, isn't it? And it's located almost exclusively in Hokkaido. You can find similar. There are some others in the northern prefectures, rarely, but mainly in Hokkaido. So it's a snow line indicator. So like, here's the edge of the road, basically, so you don't like drive off into a ditch or something. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Rural Japan is incredibly pretty, isn't it? Right. We saw this is the it's the thingy. It's here again. We're in this part of the world, I think. So let's just go here. No. Oh no, this is this is another plate, but it bamboozled me. This was a Shikoku plate. So that's down here. You can remember since it has 4 dots representing 4 prefectures as Shikoku. Oh, so if you see that, if you see the plate there, that's the 4 dots of Shikoku. This is our lives now, by the way, everybody. This is what we do. This is why we exist on Twitch, is to understand these subtle differences. Oh my gosh. Oh, is this a car meta? Oh no. Oh no. That's not a thick pole. So it's not Chugoku. It's not Chugoku because it's not thick enough, I don't think. I don't think it's Chugoku. That doesn't look super thick to me. The life of a Geoguessr. Yep. Oh, I do wonder. Oh, hang on. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna go. I don't think it's right, but I'm gonna kind of just go kind of like around here. Now, Kanto. Oh my god! Now this is getting hardcore. So, Kanto. Where is Kanto? So Kanto is kind of northeast. Is like the region that's kind of to the north and east, sort of like northeast of Tokyo, right? Or east and north of central Tokyo. Often silver and handwritten characters, horizontal characters above 3 vertical lines. What? I can't even make that out. Silver and handwritten characters, horizontal characters above 3 vertical digits. Oh, so if you see what looks like handwritten 3, like a 103 digit number, right? Yeah. You're probably in the Kanto region. This is mad. Apparently, Japan, the way you work out where you are is via pole signs, pole thickness, and what was the other one that we've picked up on? Pole signs, pole thickness, and there was another these. I don't know. Oh, there was a couple of no. It's just all pole stuff, actually, isn't it? I don't think there's been. Oh, and the odd like road marker. We did about 150 points better, give or take. There, not our finest hour, that one. Right, I'm gonna do one more. Okay. It's going to be something. It's going to be something to do with the polls again. You know. Because I don't know where we are. This feels. It feels like we're on the suburbs of somewhere, but yeah, you know what I mean. There's a little bit of build up, but in terms of where we are, is this? I mean, look at those poles. It could be the poles. The actual poles, not the plates on the poles. Oh, we've got this going on, but no, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, it could be. I'm going to go here. I don't think it's right. No, This was Chubu, where is Chubu? Oh, Chubu's like yeah. This is like your Tokyo. No, not Tokyo way necessarily. It's kind of Tokyo's there, and then you got Chubu, Nagoya. So it was. I did think it was the suburb of a city though. Felt like that. The transformers in Chubu are often attached with large triangles and horizontal bars. Oh. So if you see this, like the triangle and then the bars, that is a Chubu transformer. Basically everything about the poles in Japan. It's everything to do with the poles. This is mad. Seems like we're in a urban environment. Look at that dinky. Wow. You know what? I am genuinely impressed, right, at the parking of this. That is astonishing how they've managed to. That is the world's smallest driveway, people, and they have managed to get their car in there. That's a bit of work, that, especially if it doesn't have a reversing camera. I can tell you right now. Good Lord, where are we? Right. I'm trying to see if there's anything on the pole that's giving it away. Is there are the pole? Speak to me, poles. Where are we? Where? I don't know where we are, but I feel like it's going to be. Okay, I don't know where we are, so let's just go. Let's just go here and see where we are. We were actually. So this is Kansai. Where's Kansai first of all? Okay, so Kansai sort of like is the region. So if you got like Shikoku here, then Kansai is the region here. Okay. And why is it what is it about Kansai again? So it is another. Oh God, it's another transformer thing. Flipping it. Right. The transformers in Kansai have either a straight or zigzag bar mounted on the bottom of a square. The transformers will be mounted on the sides of that same square. Tohoku transformers are mounted in a similar way, but the bar will be connected to the top of the square. What the hell? Are you winning so far? So I'm trying. Madeline's welcome in. I don't know if I'm winning, honestly. Honestly, hand on heart, not sure. I don't know what I'm even looking at. I honestly don't know what I'm looking at. Apart from this. Oh, is it this? Oh, this bar. If this bar is zigzag, mounted at the bottom of a square. Oh my God, I don't know. That's mad. That one's mad. Yeah, we're learning about the Japanese meta today. We're just trying to work out where we are based on basically what the poles and the transformers are telling us in the main. How are you, Melons? It's nice to see you, friend. You okay? I'm not really getting much of a clue here. I don't think I've come across some. I mean, there's something there, but no. Okay, it looks rural, so it looks like we're quite far out. So let's kind of go down here. It was actually Kansai. Tall reflector with washed colours is exclusive to the Kansai region. Oh my gosh. Where's Kansai again? All right, Kansai is kind of like north of Osaka. Or Osaka's in the Kansai region. Okay. This is mad. My head is beginning to melt. My head is beginning to. It's just kind of my brain is beginning to start like fizz and pop here. Chilling, just eating, nothing fancy. Then probably chill slightly, and then gonna go sleep. You're on the 3 a.m. shift. Oh Lord. How are you finding that, mate? I hope it isn't kind of sending you completely doolally. You know, I hope it's okay. It's nice to see you, friend. I do hope those shifts aren't aren't too onerous. Okay, this is going to be something about It's going to be something about the. It's got to be something to do with this. Surely, it's going to be. It's going to be another madness about. Basically, in Japan, right? Here's the main takeaway I'm getting really from all these. I mean, this is coastal. Is this coastal? Well, why am I saying it's coastal? I don't think it is coastal actually. It's rural though, semi-rural. I think it all comes down to it's going to be something about this. It's always to do with the bloody poles. I'm going to go where it was, but I didn't know where it was. It was Shikoku, which is the island. These orange and black bands wrapped around poles can often be found in Shikoku. Okay, there you go. It was the Shikoku meta, ladies and gentlemen. It's not bad, to be fair. I've worked early shifts before. They're all right. And we get a decent amount of downtime, so there's that. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that works out. As I live and breathe, good, bad, Jiminy Crikey, Lorks the Lordy, Bill the Bear. How the devil are you, friend? It's lovely to see you. How are you doing? It's always to do with the bloody Poles. I'm glad you're not German suddenly. Yeah. Seriously, no. This is me learning the Geoguessr meta specifically for the country of Japan. And it is all sorts of crazy, is what this is, Bill. How are you doing, mate? How's things in Bill land? Or American land, to be specific. Right. Okay. So we're in a. Oh, we did. Oh, it's the what? Where did we say this was? This is the washed out long things. Oh, where did we say it was? Oh, I'm annoyed now because we literally just had this one. We just had this one. I've got it wrong. Oh, I vaguely remember it's Kansai. Yes, it's Kansai. And I got it wrong because it's something else. Or maybe that is something else for Kansai. Right. So Kansai again is. Where the bloody hell's Kansai? Right. Kansai is kind of like Osaka way. And this is to do with plates again. Right. I'm doing fairly well. Been a long time, but the graveyard shift will do that. Yes, I remember you saying that you were working nights last time we talked, or about to start nights. You know. But yeah, I hope the graveyard shift isn't treating you too harshly, friend. Sounds like Bill. It sounds like you and Melons are both on night shift duty in both your professions at the moment. You know. Oh God. One of the hardest places to recognise. Oh right. So this is the one where if I'd seen this with the numbers, I would have been in Kansai. Oh my God. View results. Oof. That was hard. That was hard going. That was. Mine can vary. It can do a mix of earlies and late nights. Yeah. How do you find that the gear changing on that Melons though? You know what I mean? In terms of like getting your brain to kind of like switch off at the right times and all that. You know. So you got like you say to the point there where you've got some 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. shifts. You know, because that's obviously a bit of a change from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. I guess. You know. Generally depends on what the change between them is. Yeah, as long as because that's it. It's like it's almost like jet lag, isn't it? You know, you've got to have a bit of recovery time in your schedule. I would have thought, otherwise your brain starts popping. If it's early to late, it's fine. Okay. Well, I say you just stay up longer. I mean, it's like if you're able to manage it, that's the key. That's the key. You know. Right. No, I think that's enough learnable meta today. I think my brain can take no more. My brain can take no more. I am meted out, people. Yeah. Same for you when I have to switch. Just stay up longer is doable, but getting up earlier is brutal. Yeah. So that's kind of my line of questioning on it. You know, that kind of like switching. You know. But yeah, it's good to see you, Bill. It really is. It's lovely to see you. As we always say, you know, just as a reminder, of course, your comfy chair is still here, mate. It is still here. in the lounge. It never goes away. Yeah, unless I ban you, and then you know, then we get rid. But no, you're not banned. You're here, and you're welcome here. So you're good. You still have a chair. You know. You mostly stay on the midnight shift. Yeah. I mean, at least I'd hope the commute at least is quiet. You know, if you are driving, you know, at least I hope the roads are not too bad. You know what I mean? Oh my lord. Oh dear. You know what? I think that might be us though. I think that might be us. My brain is frazzled now, properly frazzled. You either have to start doing, which sometimes is impossible, to get early with your wake ups, or you just sacrifice a day of your life to being a tired gremlin and just stay up longer to get to when you need to be asleep. Yeah, I'm assuming caffeine is involved in some form as well, Melons. You know. My commute is literally 8 minutes door to door. I mean, that helps, doesn't it, Bill? You know, that's definitely got to be something that softens the blow slightly. You know, but yeah, no. Once again, mate, it's lovely to see you. Genuinely, it's lovely to see you. You have that VIP badge for a reason, friend. You know, what I mean? You have that VIP badge for a VIP badge for a reason. Right. Let me have a look who's going on. Let's go see what's going on. What is going? Let me do an F5. Oh no, what's going on here? No following. There we are. Right, let me just see who's live. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go do a raid in a minute. Sorry, my brain's gone. It has after all. My brain is gone. We will go here. Let's do this. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you. I do appreciate you all. Do join me on this raid. I will take you somewhere good. I promise you. I will take you somewhere entertaining and fun and friendly and welcoming and inclusive and all that other good stuff. Okay. Thank you everybody who uses the stream loot cards. Appreciate it. I do need to. Oh, where's my beans total gone? That's disappeared. I need to sort that out. Thank you anybody who uses the stickers. That's appreciated. Mod Love Pride, good vibes. Those ones are always 0 bits. Tangirbot is knocking about these days. So if anybody uses Tangier, appreciate you for that as well. I'll do the widget stuff when it comes around. Thank you for the raid. I need to create. I need to expand the raid commands, Darth, don't I? So there's a sub version and a non-sub version, so I can put some emotes in them. I'll do that at some point. But yeah, do let them know that Daddy sent you. I need to make a choice on where to take you. Let me just see who is on. There's a few people on. Okay. Sorry, I'm just having a mooch to see where I'm going to take you. Do join me. You will earn points. You will earn pocket money when you come, which is always good as well. Oh, how long have they been on for? Where's the actual time they've been on for? It used to show me the amount of time somebody had been on for, because I never like to raid necessarily when somebody else is about to finish, because it kind of puts them on the back foot and stuff. But Sorry, I'm just thinking about where we're gonna. We will go. Let me just see how long they've been on for. Okay, let me just double check this before I make a choice. Okay, I think they're going to be on for a little longer, because it looks like they haven't been on a huge amount of time. So they might be right. We're going to go see. We're going to go see Fluff Feather Flatha Feather from Finland. She's so nice, so chill, a lovely vibe, so friendly. Obviously a friend of the lounge, and she's currently playing Deltarune, which I believe a lot of people like those kind of games, and so we're gonna go see them. So we'll go see Flatha Feather from Finland. She loves how she puts up with me doing her accent badly. I don't know, but here we are. Welcome in. Let me do some thank yous though. So Reed, thank you for the follow. Bexy got the gifted the sub. Well, enjoy all the privs there. CJ and Darth, my lovely mods. Tangirbot, for some reason, sneaking in there. Vinny, welcome in. Do join us at the raid, friend. I will talk to you more across Twitch when I get the chance. You're doing well, says Bill. Just at the end of my one night a week that I get off, so a bit more rested up than usual. That's good to hear, mate. That's good to hear. I hope we get to catch up again more soon, and I know, life is life, all right, so don't feel like you're obliged to kind of be here more often or any nonsense like that. Suffice it to say that it's lovely to see you. You're always welcome here, of course you are, and I hope we get to chat again more soon. Okay, But I'm going to take you now, though, to Fluff Feather. Please join me on this raid. She's great. She really is. She's so nice. She's so like you said, so welcoming to the people in her community. And she's playing Deltarune, which I know is a very popular game with people. So yeah, let's go say hi. Follow her if when you get there. Again, you won't regret it. But for now, I'm gonna go and do something else. Basically, go do something else. But for now, though, I appreciate you all for being here. I really do. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, everybody. The rest of your weekend. We should be on again tomorrow. We will actually try and do some gameplay tomorrow. I've got some I've got some proper indie gems to do. So I think we'll catch up with some of that as well. But for now, though, I love you all. Take care. Good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.